This tutorial shows groups and posing in Curvy 3D. I find it much easier to model in a symmetrical front-facing pose and then put the figure into an action pose later. Posing is easiest in the 4-view setup, where you get a front, side, top and perspective view. I've organised my model into groups with a hierarchy. So the hips are at the bottom of the hierarchy, then the chest, then the head and the arms come off the chest and the legs come off the hips. This means that when I move one part, the other parts follow through. So first I'm going to move the hips into position with the Move tool, which is shortcut W. This is quite a mesh heavy object. It's formed of about 100 small meshes. Now I'm rotating using E, the rotate tool. The object rotates about where you click, unless you click on one of the coloured handles. So you want to start dragging at the point at which you want the thing to rotate around, which usually would be a joint, like a knee or a shoulder. To rotate along any axis, you can use the perspective view to line up with the axis you want the rotation on, and then rotate in the perspective view while keeping an eye in the other views to see the effect. So I've rotated the torso, and now I'm going to rotate the arm into place. Having everything organised means it's easy to select from the groups window. Now the legs. So the second leg I need to rotate around a tricky angle. So I'm going to line up the view with the angle and then rotate in the view. Again, line up with the joint I want to rotate around, drag from the joint to rotate the mesh out, and for the lower leg, drag from the joint. And that's the model fully posed. Just reset the view, close the group. You can right click to close a group. And here's the model with textures applied. Just add in the prop wall. So the posing can be quite a quick part of the process, but it helps to have a sketch in mind of how you want your object posed. There we go.